Welcome back to the Dark Truth Diaries, where every story cuts deeper than the last. Tonight's tale isn't just crime. It isn't just betrayal. It is personal. Painfully personal. Because the woman at the center of this story didn't chase revenge for justice, fame, or closure. She did it for blood. For family. For the brother she loved more than anything in this world. And to destroy the man who took him away. She made the ultimate sacrifice. She became his wife. This is the chilling, personalized narrative of. She married the man who killed her brother, to bring him down. Now, take a deep breath. Dim your lights. Because this story, it hits differently. My brother, my protector. My name is Elena Hart. And before all of this, before the disguise, the lies, the wedding ring that burned my finger every day it sat there, I was just a normal woman living in a small town outside Albany. I had one sibling. My older brother, Julian. Growing up, Julian was everything to me. Protector, mentor, best friend. Our childhood wasn't easy. Our father walked out early. Our mother worked 2 jobs. We leaned on each other. And that bond became stronger than blood. Julian always said, "Anyone hurts you, they answer to me." I never imagined one day I'd have to say it about him. Julian had a friend named Eric Dalton. Eric was charming, clever, ambitious. On the surface, the kind of guy people liked instantly. But underneath, everyone knew he had demons. Gambling, temper issues, money troubles. Julian tried to help him. He always tried to help broken people. One night in late November, Julian told me he was going out to meet Eric. They needed to clear the air about money Eric owed him. He never came home. The call came at 2:09 a.m. A body found behind the old lumber yard. Gunshot wound. No wallet. Phone smashed. My brother. My world shattered so violently that even breathing hurt. The police chalked it up to a robbery gone wrong. Another unfortunate incident. Another case that never gets solved. But I knew. In my bones, I knew. Eric had killed him. I went to the police with everything I had. Screenshots of angry messages. Voicemails. Proof of their meeting. Eric's history of violence. Witnesses who had seen them together that night. They shrugged it off. No solid evidence. No murder weapon. No motive that stands up in court. Eric walked away free. I watched him stroll out of that station smiling. And something inside me changed. A calmness. A numbness. A clarity sharper than any blade. If the system wouldn't bring justice, I would. Destroying Eric physically wasn't enough. I wanted to break him. To ruin him. To take apart his life piece by piece. The way he took my brother. So I followed him for weeks. I learned his schedule, his habits, his weaknesses. And that's when I discovered something important. Eric was lonely, desperately lonely. He craved connection, admiration, validation. So I created exactly what he needed. I transformed myself into Lena Ward. A sweet, warm, vulnerable new face in town. A woman who pretended she'd been hurt before. And needed someone strong. A woman who seemed like the type to worship a man like Eric. It wasn't hard. Men like him fall for illusions. And he fell fast. Our first conversation lasted 2 hours. Our second lasted 6. By the end of the first week, he was texting me every morning. By the end of the second, he was telling me things he'd never told anyone. And by the end of the next month, he told me he loved me. I forced a smile every time he said it. But inside, every "I love you" felt like a poison I had to swallow for Julian. Then came the proposal. A ring slipped on my finger. The same hand that once held my brother's. A ring from the man who killed him. My stomach twisted. My heart screamed. But I said yes. Because his downfall had to begin from inside his life, and inside his home. Marrying Eric was like sleeping beside a loaded gun every night. He was charming in public. But behind closed doors, the cracks showed. His paranoia. His temper. His drinking. His guilt. Sometimes he woke up sweating. muttering my brother's name. One night, after too many drinks, he whispered something I will never forget. I didn't mean to kill him. It shouldn't have gone that far. My hands shook. My heart froze. But I kept my voice calm as water. Who, baby? He looked right into my eyes. Julian. I kissed his forehead like a loving wife. Inside, I was already planning his burial. I documented everything. His confession. The gun he hid under the floorboard. The amounts of money he owed. The threats he made. His connections with criminal groups. I made copies. Stored them in hidden drives. Sent some to an anonymous email account. Slowly, I planted seeds. I hinted to his business partners that he was unstable. I accidentally let his mother see a bruise I faked. I whispered to neighbors that he was drinking again. I reported suspicious activity near our home. Eric didn't know it. But his life was collapsing from every direction. And I was the one pulling every string. The night everything came crashing down was a stormy one. Police lights flashed outside our house. They had a warrant. They had evidence. Evidence I had placed. Evidence Eric had handed me with his stupidity. And of course, the confession. Eric screamed. Cried. Begged me to help him. Lena, please. You know I didn't mean to kill him. You know me. You're my wife. I looked him dead in the eye and said, my name is Elena Hart. He froze. And I watched the truth hit him like a bullet. He had married the sister of the man he murdered. He had let me into his home. His bed. His secrets. I was the last face he saw. Before the police dragged him away. The look in his eyes. That was the justice Julian never got. Eric was sentenced to life. No parole. No sympathy. His entire world collapsed. His business. Gone. His reputation. Destroyed. His friends. Vanished. His family. Disowned him. All because of me. Some people say what I did was cruel. Calculated. Inhuman. Maybe they're right. But here's my truth. I didn't marry a monster. I exposed one. And I gave my brother the justice he deserved. You've just heard one of the darkest, most personal revenge stories we've covered here on the Dark Truth Diaries. A sister. A brother. And a monster who thought he got away with murder. But revenge is patient. Revenge watches. Revenge waits for the perfect moment. And when it strikes deep. Was Elena justified? Did her revenge go too far? Or was it exactly what her brother deserved? Tell me in the comments below. If you were gripped by this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss another chilling tale. Until next time, stay aware, stay sharp, and remember, some wounds don't heal, some wounds seek revenge.